All right, so continuing to do the testing, I move on to my better setup now. I got three monitors instead of one. Let's see. So all the tests failed like I wanted to. Um, the test should name should be a little more semantic. It's about not updating with invalid. Yeah. First for now. All right. How am I gonna make this? We'll select one by one. So it'll be something like spec, rest, body. Select the first object. Talk about the value. So value. One equals one. Now we just go ahead and change that message. And must be an integer. I'm thinking of saying here that I'm checking all validation fail messages. Still getting used to them. Work with this. Actually, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. I am not typing that. Oh, this doesn't have a message. Like so, good message must be good message must be valid. letters. Now it's like characters. Not that better. Wait a second. Huh. So I'm just gonna grab what I'm not expecting. I'm gonna make it fail, and it should be working. Like that, I don't have to double check anything. If I change this, must be a bad link. I should be failing. Okay. Good. I'll change that again. Should be passing. Okay. In the console log. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna use this project for later on, just learning TypeScript with it, which is nothing big. It's a couple of times. Just a little bit more testing that it comes down with the compiler. Like if I'm writing like C# or C++. Oh man, that was supposed to be the one from the top. So I could flip them. So invalid input activates validation error message or error response. That makes sense. Let's see. Let me make sure that I add that to it. Ah, normally, oh well, that's fine. I normally like to add this more descriptive testing to the when I go ahead and do the pushes, but I forgot this time, so that should be fine. It still work great. Check. Inputs. Activate the message response. Cool. So what happened if there's no live link? We'll have to delete request resource and validate response. We've done this already, but I'll access to a database thing. We do not. Here it is. The access to the database. Right. So the database is awaited. Database library. And just say delete. I'll delete it. So I have nothing on the database, but I should not be getting anything back. I gotta make a request to the server. Request server. Put URL. I guess I could just go on ahead. And use what I did over here. I don't know this one. Okay, so after I do that, I could say console response body. Then I guess I could expect a status to be local. And from here, I'm gonna add more semantic tests, another depending of the. It's not dependent on the console log. It should fail. Cool. Oh, it's not a library. It's libraries. Huh? Let's see on the phone. So. I'm thinking this puppy over here should be a local middleware. So normally I should have a check database, but because I'm using params or by name, I will have to make something very similar to them. Which what I could just do over here is just make this into, if that doesn't exist, check the body that I did. Now, that could work. That should work. Because the only place I'm using that is on this pull request. And that should definitely work. That should not be a problem. So we'll just go ahead and do this. This doesn't even chunking. No. So come go over here. So before all of that, I check that. Now let's check on the validation first. One is validated. Now make sure it's not being stopped. What is that? Duplicate. Uniform. It's not needed. That should be fine. So, what? All right, let's debug. Of course. Hmm. This is not right there. Just delete it. So that's working fine. That would be something. Oh boy. Volume. I need to try it. That's better. Huh. What's going on? This thing should be hitting the else and should be responding with a invalid ID. I know all of that passes. Let's see. It hits that it hits the resource. It passes the validation. It checks, it runs that function, check database. I know it runs it. But doesn't. Because am I getting confused with one of the other ones? It should have been here. It's console logging something that is on the phone. No, it's not hitting. Hmm. Okay, so after a short break, I have an idea. I have a suspicion to where the issue is, but I'm just gonna continue to do console logs until I make sure it's actually hitting all the resources and it's hitting all the methods. Um, I have a suspicion that is here in the check database, but something that's peculiar is that the console log is not hitting. So that throws that out of the window. I believe that the rest body is being only fine. So I might want to do something like add a little bit of text on it. Yep, rest body's on the fine. Libraries, there's nothing on it. So that's the problem. Was my console of inside check database? It's not here. And that's the issue. Wow. Well. So first let me hit all the resources. It should be hitting all the resources. Should be a 1-to-1. And that's what's not hitting any other resources. I'm not awaiting it. Small little things like that. You just start working on the problem for so long. Have hours working on this. You don't take a break. Small little syntax, I think, like this will pass through, and you're like spending a couple minutes like looking, okay, what's going on? All I had to do is just go take a walk, 5 minutes. I come back, I notice it, and like there we go. I could continue. Wow. Okay, so the error's right there, invalid ID. Everything is working fine. And I got tripped over. I thought at first it was hidden, the resource. But the problem was that it wasn't. It was the other one, the ones that already did. That was hidden. So all I had to do is just run the tests that were failing. That was not too much of an issue. So it's time to get all the console logs. I'm gonna use Bloom for this. All right, so delete that. Go to the next one. Delete that. Go to the next one. That's not cool. Slash. Let me see. Go to Bloom. Slash console log. Hit enter. Yeah, cool. Wait, I actually don't need that one to go away. One. Yep. It's an error saying valid ID. So just back. That works. Run it, should pass. This, minus 61. Right, I like that. Why am I getting more console logs? I should just be clean or passive. Cool. Right, that's how you do that. For this spelling test, I didn't have to do any SQL. Right. So what do we do? Say, and check what? This is interesting because if you have nothing on the library, it's never going to find the matching ID. So both cases overlap. Am I okay with saying invalid ID? If there's nothing on the tables? Am I okay with making it a little more dynamic? I'll have to make a second database search. Yeah, be able to get at least like use the getting all the libraries and resource, and if it comes back, or at least a link more than one, then it's just an invalid ID. But if it comes with a length of 0 or else, then it's just I make a custom message saying that there is no libraries at the moment. Something like that is more resource intensive, but it's more semantic. It'll be easier on the developer or on the machine. Okay, I'm gonna do that. This because it's gonna be easier on the developer. say here if there is libraries. Well, and it was not. I know this is what I wanted to do. I'm just gonna avoid it real quick. I guess I could have copied all of them. I'm just gonna tell a simple message. No libraries to be found. This is definitely an edge case. I definitely need to set a limiter for the ghetto libraries. I'll set that for the fall later. Just to optimize, because if it's only 10, I'm fine with that. And you have the option to add more, just in case the front end wants to add like pagination. I get this resource. Really have to. Well, nobody. Look at that. Nobody was at the moment. There goes my mouse. Four mouse. It's gonna break it to 17. Oh, this is interesting. Let's see if I'm not gonna attach it to that endpoint. I'm just gonna do this. And I don't want to change that yet. That means I gotta go ahead and change this. That means I have to say there. Okay, I'm still gonna go with one. Still viable. So I'm not gonna change it on the resource. I'm gonna change it on the SQL. That's the only difference. It sounds like I'm gonna do this. I'll do an if statement. And the if statement is gonna have no libraries to be found. Else. How to do that, get a no right. Not too much about I want the length of that set of line. If it's 0, oh, don't want to get the opposite. No, it's okay. Let's do this. So now I'm saying this library to be found. Do that. Else there is no libraries to be found with all of them. Run it. Wow. Well, this means that if I go back to my validation, my testing, I'm checking invalid ID. I don't want to do that anymore. Oh. I want to do no libraries to be found. Also log the response body. You mean by the must be a string. Actually, I will receive by the must be a string. And to see the console. Our console login no libraries to be found. Oh. I also forgot that I don't have an error anymore. So that's not what I'm checking. So I'll call it this. Ta-da! Passes. Last project I was in, the front-end team didn't really like too much of unwrapping so many like objects. So I'm just giving them the whole data already. Just because they use a library called Axios, and Axios already wraps it like in data, in a data object. So they'll have to say like that data dot error dot this. But if you just read the documentation and follow through what I said, you already know that this is what to expect. So I don't think it's necessary. I just gave them more like unnecessarily like work and like points of failure just in case they forgot like a little bit of syntax or something like that that I could just get an error. I think this is easier. But I guess it will depend on like the team. Maybe some people like the other one. Like now, finally, finish with that. And I could say here that the check. Check no libraries to update. Check what happens. There is no libraries. Our comments should be about the how and why. So when there's no libraries, notify the user. Check when there's no library, modify fine. Sure. Okay, I changed quite a bit of stuff here. Most of the stuff doesn't really matter, just a little bit of syntax. This matters though. The main thing from here, I add a little check. So check database for the why and how. Why am I doing this? Before I continue working on it, check that I can actually work on the record. Database. Check database. For record system. Just for trying to update it. So that should work. No, that's not what I want. Commit, undo. No to that. No to that. No to that. Thank you. This isn't getting ignored and still appearing. That should not be a thing. Just get out of here. All right. Our resource is done. We'll go to the next one. Yeah. Still got a couple more minutes. Let's see. So right here, I want to add something. I say that I want to spend. Move the body data collection. Okay, it's gonna be here for a reason. Next thing, I want to move the backend validation into a global function. All out into output directory. Yeah, that should be fine. Remember something. Totally love variety. This one. I'm gonna go ahead and instead of just copy pasting it, I'm just gonna type it on. It's a good exercise for my typing skills. Double checking that everything is how it's supposed to be. Just in case I forgot anything, which I don't think it should be. But now that I see, I forgot about single quotes. We're doing that. Later on, I will have to go ahead and transform all of this code into TypeScript. And hopefully, I want to see the magic of TypeScript. I want to see why everybody loves it so much. I've seen a couple videos telling me how good it is, showing me like little snippets. I want to see how good it will be this project. Hopefully, it's worth it. Changing all the code to that. I'll be able to use import instead of a file, so that'll be nice. But besides that, I don't think there's any like JavaScript that I want to use right away. Like at least any other new features. That tooling kit seems to be really useful for besides, and how maybe I will get like there are like errors. So I'm excited about getting like more feedback from the EVE before actually having to go through like console logging, making sure like all my inputs are hitting. So hopefully that will avoid wasting that much time and the time that it takes to set it up is not too costly. So first thing I'm gonna delete the library. Or validation. Kind of validation. Validation works. And what happens? 4 if there is no matching library to the leads. There's no. Let's call it available, to which the checker should just take care of. Let's do this. I'll say that. Add a like change single quote. Initialize as for adding initial. So next time I'm gonna go ahead and finish this endpoint. I had to do this for three more routers. That's gonna be fun. I wanna, before I leave this one, I'm gonna go ahead there's the, which I should just go ahead and do. What to do here. And all I have to do later on is just like search the file for schools. What to do? Let me just say, what should I say? Limit. It's not here though. But yeah, limit how many libraries you get that. In what order you are searching. So ascending, descending, type of thing. I'll be done with that. I'm just gonna put a little type in me like stringlets roles. Resize that should be fine. I really don't like that naming convention. Change the resource name. Wow, fine. That makes more sense. It shouldn't take too much. I'll just be on the testing on the URL that I gotta change, but I have a master one that I just click on it, change the whole thing, I'm fine. So anything I want to do, already said what I'm going to do with that. Besides that, I should be fine. All right, good to go for now. Signing up.